So I've got 22 years in this business. What goes up must come down. All things rise with leadership. In Proverbs, it says, when you have no vision, that people will perish. Well, I have six bona fide revenue streams. Six.
Hey everybody, I'm Mel and I want to welcome you to our video interview where we gather top professional real estate agents and coaches so they can share valuable tips and strategies for agent success. Whether you're a team member, solo agent, new agent, or seasoned professional looking to take your business to the next level, we're here for you. So we hope you like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you get notified with each new video to help you close more deals, help more clients, use systems, and leverage agent talent to grow your own real estate business. And to have something else on the side at times like this when there's a downturn, because I know there's agents out there that are thinking, if I only had something to back me up right now, I wouldn't be going through my savings. I wouldn't be worried about using a credit card right now. I wouldn't be worried about where the next deal is going to come from. But here we are again. If they've been around for a while, here we are again. So what made you actually take a leap of faith and go out and try a collaboration group, and now you're benefiting from it? I know you're benefiting. I am.
I know all of them and how they work. I know the pros and the cons for just about every company. But when I look at the EXP business model, I have six bona fide revenue streams. Six. I'm a salesperson. I can sell real estate. I can get revenue share. I can accumulate stock. I can get stock awards. I'm a coach. I teach a real estate boot camp. I'm a certified mentor. So I know what is always around the corner in real estate. It's up and down. Sometimes you have slow times. Again, you've heard this story. When my dad died in December or July of 2020 from COVID, revenue share was what kept me afloat financially and kept me focused on growing something significant for the future. And that's how much I love this company, because I would not have had that with anyone else. It would have been like, good luck, man. Good luck. You're in a very bad situation right now, but you got to keep selling. So I am proactively always trying to get my agents to understand that, you're always coming in and out of balance in life. And the next tragedy, I hate to say this, is you will have a tragedy in your life. We all go through them. We all do. You've had them.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm always trying to get people to think ahead, think ahead for your family so you can put something together that's going to help you out a little bit when the market does slow up.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think you could have ever had enough rentals in the time that it's taken you to build your group to replace the income you've had? In the same amount of time?
Yeah, not as fast. No way.
Yeah.
No way. I mean, rentals are a long term. I believe if you're doing rentals, if I do have rentals and I have a buy and hold strategy long term, which means, I'm going to see the real fruits of that in 15, 20 years, or I'm going to hand it off to my children. So yeah, there's nothing as explosive as this. And it's like having little mini rentals in your organization where you don't have near the frustration. All you have to do is help them grow and give them as much as you have. It's unbelievable.
Okay, so now that comes to, I think, what people do, and we have a group, and I'm not a mega group. I just saw a mega team came over to EXP, they have 40. This gal has 40 agents she brought over, right? Phenomenal. There are mega teams that come over. There are small teams that come over. There are solo agents that come over. But I think some people, when they're faced with that, they're like, oh my gosh, I could never grow a team. I'm not a leader. I came over because Mark came over and we've got a group. And it's only because I care for people and I'm just available for whatever strengths I have and just participate. You plugged us into CRG to collaborate. And I thought I was gaining so much by just being around all these different people with energy and people we could tap into when we go on vacation. And then all of a sudden, we need somebody to show something or somebody that is willing to split the deal with us. And we're like, oh my gosh, we could have got a listing rather than lose that listing because we want to take our vacation and we have no internet. It's like, we've got somebody there. And I would have never done that because I never thought I could have a team, but this is different.
It is. It's so different because let's say you invite a candidate to come into the company. It's not all up to you to help them get started. It's up to you and it's up to me and it's up to several people that are in this organization that are your upline support team. And that's the beauty of it. Our whole business model is based on our revenue sharing because I want you to succeed. Very different from most real estate companies where people are going like this over the copy machine. They're afraid to share anything because everybody's seen as a competitor. The better that you and Mark do, the more it helps me. And that's the beauty of it is you're not by yourself. You're together. And I always tell people that are new in the business. I just had a lady bring on an agent today, and this couple's only been in EXP for a few months, and she was trying to answer all the questions. And she's like, I figured it out. I just say, I don't know. I'll ask Jeff. I'll ask Jeff. And I said, just get her on the phone with me and I'll explain everything. It takes all the pressure off of you. Right. And then in the meantime, I'm teaching you how to do this down the road for your people. So it's very duplicatable. And the problem people have, Lo, is their ego. They want to insert their ego into it. They want to try to, they want to try to show everybody how much they know. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to simply ask somebody to help you, and have three-way conversations. So that's how you can scale it and grow it.
Yeah. And you've owned brokerages. I've never owned a brokerage. I've never built a team. So to have that experience and to tap into you is it's such a blessing, because there are people that are just starting to try to reinvent the wheel all the time. Yeah. And maybe that, they just don't know that we have this. I think there are so many people trying to duplicate our model. And I've been approached recently. It's like other people are wanting to build. But the strength, and to go over that in our collaboration meeting, the strength of this company is phenomenal, because they started way back when, and they went through those pain points, and they knew how to navigate them, and they've corrected them, and they've honed them in, and they've taken all that out. So there's no need to go through the bumps of starting up. And I think that's why they're growing so fast right now. To be aligned with that strength gives me a confidence that they're going to be around.
Yeah, you got to be with a strong balance sheet company. We have no debt. Our company has no debt.
No
And
debt.
we have a genius CEO, founder, Glenn Sanford. The man is exceptional.
Yeah.
And he's always thinking about how to make life easier and better for the agents, because he knows that if the agents win, then the industry wins, the customer wins, the consumer wins.
Yeah.
So he's really into that. That's a very important metric to him, and company takes it very seriously. So I am so bullish on this company. We're going through a shift right now, and there's a lot of companies out there that are flat, and we're building for the future. We're putting tools in for the future. And that excites me. I can't even believe what it's going to look like 10 years from now. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, pretty exciting. Yeah. And I can't believe, I'm excited to be able to do what we're going to be doing. So I'll share that on a total different vlog.
Oh my gosh, it's just so exciting. I'll let her share it because it's her dream. It's phenomenal. But
but where else could you do that?
No, exactly. And it's wow, it's just amazing. And the funny thing is, the last thing I forgot to say earlier is that, only 19 point some percentage of the people do recruiting at EXP. 80-20 rule, 20% of the people get 80% of the results. Isn't that interesting? And you know what? People are like, well, EXP people are recruiters. Of course we are. Everybody's recruiting to something. We're recruiting buyers, we're recruiting sellers. Right. Everything is about recruiting.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So get real with yourself. If you think that, we're some slimy recruiters, every agency, every company grows their business by recruiting. And the great thing about our company is our agents get remunerated for it. We actually get rewarded for helping grow the company. What a concept. Every company should do that.
That's right. They're trying to figure out how to do that now, because a lot of them are losing people left and right. So the thing about the recruiting too is, I think, and some people say attraction, some people would say recruiting. And like you say, it comes down to when you like a house or when you like a subdivision and you want your clients to find out about this subdivision because you're selling it because you appreciate it and you know it's a good deal for them, you're going to share it with them. Well, why wouldn't you do that with your company?
I tell people that I genuinely care for, and I tell them that I would be fiscally irresponsible if I didn't share this opportunity with them because I care about their end game. I want them to have an exit strategy because I don't know about you, Mel, but I haven't been to an agent retirement recently. It just doesn't happen in our industry. So we have to create our own retirement. We
Mm-hmm.
do.
Yeah.
So we're doing that, so why wouldn't I tell somebody that I care about? And if they take that the wrong way, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to move on to the next person.
Right. Well, that's what we have. I think that's why we've attracted so many phenomenal people to this collaboration group too, which is so accessible. I mean, I just got reached out to today because one wanted to tap into my appraisal background. And I was so excited to get on the phone with her because I was like, oh, I want to hear about this interesting deal. And the other day, it just keeps me plugged into what's happening out there so that I'm more aware for my clients and I'm just helping out there. And then I can reach out and get some help from somebody else in their area when I need it. And everybody picks up the phone just like that.
Yes, that's
Everybody
right.
picks up the phone.
That's beautiful because
Yeah,
we're all stockholders. We all want each other to improve. That's the beauty of it. That's the culture. We want it to grow.
we're really promoting EXP and our CRG group right now in this video. And if you're still hanging out with us and you're like, whoa, man, they're being bold about this, that's because people are hurting right now. Agents are leaving the industry. We can give you tip after tip after tip, but the bottom line is you're going to have to think about additional streams of income right now because we could not, I don't know what we'd do if we were only dependent on commission right now. I just don't know what we'd be.
It's funny. We knew it was coming, but even when you know it's coming, it's still hard to go through. Because we knew at some point this was going to be a big shift. I remember in 2005, I was sitting in a national brand office as a team leader, and I knew when the spigot was off. I knew it. The contract stopped coming in. This was late 2005, like October, and I literally could feel it in the air. It stopped, and that's kind of what happened in the back half of 2022. And now we've had plenty of churn, and we had a lot of people leave over the holiday because you have to renew your association dues as a real estate agent. So many people did not. So we had a lot of people leave. The interesting thing is my organization is absolutely flat. We actually lost some people that they weren't really involved anyway with real estate. So
Mhm.
they probably would have been best to do that anyway. And then we brought on new talent and we've replaced those people that weren't producing with wonderful people that are coming in that are go-getters. And that's exciting.
Mhm.
So I look at it as an opportunity. As other companies are going backwards, I'm actually strengthening my bench and getting ready for the next wave. And preparing my agents, by the way, because you and I we know how to get through this. We've been through it, and I know how to get through it. So I love coaching agents every single day to help them navigate through this.
Yeah, yeah, and you do a great job. I remember coming from the appraisal industry to real estate sales. I Mark was like, you gotta take his course, and I did, and it really set me off to a great start. So it just works.
Thank you. We have
So
a brand new course, if I could plug it. It's called bootcamp.re. And if you go to bootcamp.re, that's a 12-week course. It'll knock your socks off. Me and two other ex-master faculty instructors for a well-known brand all teach this course. And it's hard. It's not day camp, it's boot camp, but people get through it in 12 weeks and their business is roaring. So check it out.
yeah, we've got three closed now, three listings. And it's like, just the third month of the year. So it's like,
Yes.
it's crazy. We're getting more and more awards at EXP for production. That's
Number
production.
one,
Number
number
one.
one for size volume in 2022. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. Big
Yeah.
deal. That's money in the bank.
Yep. And we're just getting started. What happens when we go to 500,000 agents? We're at 86,000 now. What happens when we get to 500,000 agents worldwide? what's that going to look like? Never
Well,
too
I'll
late.
be looking at it from a boat and continuing to build our group. And I can't wait to hear all the people that are going to call us and reach out for help and say, hey, let me know what you have to offer. Just let me know. And there's no pressure, absolutely no pressure. It's just we want to be available. So where can they reach you? Jeff, why don't you
Well,
give your contact?
I think most importantly, where can they reach you, Mel? Because anybody would be silly not to look at Mark and Mel as a serious partnership. Like they want to partner with you. So
Thank you.
I can
Okay,
certainly give my
I'll give
number.
our contact and then you can
Yeah.
give yours. So you can call 480-462-7355. 480-462-7355. And Jeff?
And I'm 602-370-7174.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, this is great. You guys hang in there. If you really, really want to stay in the profession and you're not listening to negative and just saying, I'm giving up, I'm going to get a job. If you really want to give it another go, you need to reach out to us because Jeff I have a discount. You'll get half price of what's the full price of your coaching program for 12 weeks?
Oh, that full price is $997, but we give a 50% discount. So it's less than $500 for 2 weeks. So just
Like,
PM, let us know, we'll get you in.
that's right. We'll get you in. And I mean, this is coming from a team leader at Keller Williams. I mean, he's incorporated the best of the best programs into this coaching program with these other top producers. So I can vouch for it. It got me off to a grand start of, we're talking, 6 my first year, then 12, then 24. So I was constantly improving each year because of this
Yeah.
program.
Yeah, I've taken the best from a lot of great places. I was a team leader at Keller Williams, awesome opportunity, great experience. I learned from that company. I learned from Brian Buffini. I learned from Mike Ferry. I have my own coaching style as well. So all these things I put together over the years, right? And all the experience and the hundreds and hundreds of homes that I've sold. And because of that, I feel like I'm a bona fide leader and I really work hard to serve my organization. I truly, that's what I want to be known as. My legacy is that I'm serving people all the way to the end and helping them become better. So if I can, it's like what Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll always get what you want.
You'll
And
get
that's how I
what you
live my
want.
life.
That's right. That's right. And it's so true. You're an awesome servant leader, and we appreciate you. So thank you so much for taking the time to just make yourself available to everybody. And everybody, you have a great rest of the week, but make sure that you reach out if you need some assistance in any way or some advice. All right. We will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.